Learning for Schools and Colleges at Sheffield Industrial Museums Trust. Home, Work and Play, a day in the life of Abbeydale Works.
Today we've got a day which is called Home, Work and Play, a day in the life of Abbeydale Works, and it's all about what a general working day would have been like at Abbeydale. We've got our Tima character who's a steel worker, and he's taking children round to see inside the steel works. We've got one of the last surviving crucible works we believe in the world. We've got Mrs Bobbins, who's a made-up character who we've introduced to Abbeydale, and she's visiting and thinking about setting up a toy shop here, and so she asks the children if they think it would be a good place to set up a toy shop, if the workers earn enough money, and if they think that it would be a worthwhile thing to do.
I'm going to turn it around and you just look in the mirrors and you've got mirrors all around. Isn't that marvellous? Those are all the toys that I would like to sell in my toy shop. Some of the things cost just sixpence.
We have to explain the money, and we go through pound, shilling and pence, and I ask them to try and work out from knowing that there are 20 shillings in a pound and 12 pence in a shilling, how many pence is in a pound. And usually after a while they do get it. I then tell them how much people in Abbeydale earn, and then, well, for example, a grinder can earn over £2 a week, so of course they think, oh, he earns over £2 a week, he can afford a rocking horse. But of course they then have to take into consideration all the other things that a family might have to buy. And that leads on to then me saying that there's always the opportunity for people to make their own toys, especially the poorer families, and I then go on to show them how to make a toy.
They're learning all about how things were different for children in Victorian times compared to their lives today, and the fact that we brought them here is because you can teach as much as you like in a classroom situation, but actually physically coming to a place like this brings it more alive, I think.
We talked about toys and we made a toy as well. I like it because it helps me learn about history quite a bit, and I quite like history as well.
This is kind of a Victorian day, but we do lots of other different sessions that have different focuses, and within all our sessions we embed things like science, maths, geography, literacy, numeracy. This site's perfect for doing a local history topic because you can learn about why Sheffield became famous as a steel making city. We've also got a really good geography link here because we're just on the River Sheaf, and we have water powered works here. We've got a lovely dam which is really sort of picturesque, but also provided the power to power 4 water wheels here. It's a Grade 1 listed site and site of special scientific interest, ancient scheduled monument. So it's a really special site to Sheffield and the world. And when we've got craftspeople on site, it kind of brings it all to life as well.
Get them hot again, put it in the vice and then twist. So then I've got that twist there. And then I'll get a pair of little pliers, and then we'll gently just gently scroll the horns.
Marvellous! When you've finished, you can go and hang it up. Next one, over to the mango.
We've been washing clothes and exploring the houses. We had to put the washing through the mango and then twist it round so it got all the water out, and then had to hang it up to make it dry in the wind.
This activity, the washing, is about home life. So we split one class into 3 groups for the home activity. One does the washing, one goes and explores the workers' cottage, and one goes to explore the manager's house. And there are certain questions to prompt their thinking, certain things for them to look out for, to find out about the children that lived in those houses. In the winter, instead of the washing activity, we actually make drop scones on the fire in the manager's house.
Now, your job is to take this molten steel, careful, I got a bit close there. That's why we use these, isn't it? Because if we used the hands, what would happen? Ouch, exactly right. So here's your tongs. You're going to grab it by the side now, and very carefully, careful now, pour it into our mould.
When we're in character in a place like this, in a setting like this, I think hopefully it brings it to life even more from them. And quite a lot of the time, some of the children absolutely completely believe the world that we sort of create here at Abbeydale and go off and, you know, they've had questions where they're asking teachers, oh, does he really live there? Or, oh, is he going to be all right working in the steelworks? So, you know, you really create quite a real world for them here.
It's often a really good chance for teachers to test things like literacy as well, and speaking and listening skills, because they're meeting new people. We've got some really interesting, engaging characters that the children can interact with throughout the day.
They're definitely engaged in what they're doing. They're discussing it. I mean, every single one of them has been interacting with the people that have been here, dressed as characters, and got involved in the activities that they've been given to do, and are learning the whole time without even realising it actually, which is fantastic.
That weighs about 45 kilograms. Does anyone know how much you weigh?
I weigh about 40.
Do you?
The Abbeydale Explorer app is a free multimedia resource to support your visit. It's available on Google Play and on iTunes. Sheffield Industrial Museums Trust offers a programme of learning activities for all ages and abilities at 3 historic sites: Kelham Island Museum, Abbeydale Industrial Hamlet and Shepherd Wheel. To find out more or to book, please visit our website at www.simt.co.uk.